What's up, everybody? It's your coach Andy from fitnessredemption.com. Today I want to talk to you about the little things, the small stuff that really makes a huge difference within our team and our business and how we grow it. Obviously, you've probably read The Compound Effect. If you haven't, you definitely need to read that book. But it just talks about doing the small things compounded over time. And I'm going to talk about a little bit different thing when I talk about the small things, because obviously, there's three things that we need to do, or three vital behaviors as a Beachbody Coach as we grow our business, and those three things we need to do and do consistently. But right off the bat, and I'm just going to get this out of the way, right off the bat, when I started, I didn't see an importance in personal development. I wasn't reading it, wasn't doing it, wasn't applying it, and I struggled for a long time getting my business up and going. It's a vital behavior for a reason. And then I struggled with learning how to invite properly. Those three things that's the lifeblood of this business. It is if you're not doing it, you're not going to grow. You're not going to succeed. If you're not being, proof the product works, you're going to struggle if you're not sharing it and that it's affecting you and benefiting you. But aside from that, don't get caught up in your own greatness that you neglect doing some what people may think is lower work. And it's not just in the vital behaviors, but that's kind of where it starts. But as you're going and growing, we can get so caught up in rank advancements and success clubs and all. That's all great. That's awesome. Those are things we need to definitely be working towards. But some of us, and I've seen it happen. I've seen coaches get so caught up in trying to make that challenge pack sale that they miss the small things of really getting to the point of what that individual needs or wants. And they may completely miss the sale because they're pushing the challenge pack so hard. They miss just the opportunity of signing them up with a free account. Okay, the small things compounded over time will grow you. If you can't make a sale, if you can't gain a customer, if you can't help this person with the challenge pack or a program or Shakeology, see if they'll at least become you can become their coach, is getting them, a free Team Beachbody account. Get them signed up, point them into some things that they can help them in the meantime until they are ready. Okay, the biggest thing I really want to get across is don't, if you're only doing things to apply to your greatness, your grand vision, your bigger picture for yourself, it's a sure sign that you're really missing the bigger picture of what greatness really is. We have to, humble ourselves at times and humble our own ambitions and what we want and what we think we need to be growing for and moving towards to really get to the core of issues and help people on their level. We have to kind of walk in their shoes, remember what it was like to not be able to afford a challenge pack or not be able to afford a Shakeology or not be able to do a few of those things, and help them get their foot in the door. If you can do that, they're going to come back to you. Okay, so definitely, put the small things first. It's those little bitty things. Those, taking that time and that conversation. Say, well, if you're not ready for this, just get your free account. Check out the forums. There's lots of information just freely available on the Team Beachbody account that they can. That's just one. I'm just throwing that out as an example. In different conversations and relationships, you'll find those opportunities to where you may just need to put what you want aside, okay, and go lower and forget about that challenge pack, and really help them out, and it may just be being their friend for a while. So obviously we build this upon relationships. So a lot of us we get so geared up and caught up in trying to hit some huge benchmark that we skip the small stuff, and we need to remember to keep those very important and very alive, and very active in our day-to-day business growing. And you know, if you're struggling, if you're a coach that's struggling, sometimes we don't want to humble ourselves to call up our coach and say, I'm not getting it. You know, I'm having trouble. We have this. We've got to drop the pride, because I think there's a lot of us that do that. I've dealt with that. There's times where it's like, man, I don't want to call my coach. I don't want to tell her I've totally bombed this month. I don't want to tell her this or that. You know, it's like, but I've had to suck it up and say, you know what? Give me some constructive criticism on where I can grow, where I can push a little better. Where do you see me, you know, maybe stumbling, you know? Because when the last thing any coach wants to do is go to their coach and say, you're screwing this up, or you're doing this wrong, or you're doing that wrong. You know, they want that open door, you know, because we want to share and we want to grow. And as we want to do that, we need to humble ourselves in our own pride and say, you know what, where can I do better in this area or that area? And really pay attention to the small things in that area too. So, I don't know, I hope you find this helpful. And just keep the small things just as important as it is those big goals, because it's those little tiny pebbles that, you know, build the dam of success. So I love you guys. If you enjoyed this or got anything out of it, like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.